Have you ever been stuck in traffic, watching time tick away, wondering if this is all life has to offer? The alarm that wakes you up at 6 a.m., the same drive to work, the same desk, the same bright lights buzzing above you as another workday drags on, and always counting down to Friday, only to spend your weekend dreading Monday. What if I told you that working 9 to 5 isn't the only way to live? This normal way of working hasn't been around that long, and millions of people are finding different ways to live and work. I was just like, you might be now, stuck, unhappy, trading my time, energy, and creativity for a paycheck that barely covered my bills. But now, my life looks nothing like those days. And I'm not special. I just made different choices. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I broke free from the 9 to 5 trap, the way I changed my thinking, steps you can take today, and the honest truth about both the hard parts and good parts of creating your own life. This isn't about not working. It's about changing what work means to you. It's about making money on your terms. It's about getting your time back and building a life that doesn't leave you needing days just to recover from it. The 40-hour work week wasn't always normal. It was actually a big win by workers in the early 1900s, cutting down what used to be 80-plus hour work weeks. It was meant to be progress. The promise that we could be good workers while still having time for family, rest, and our own interests. But somewhere along the way, that promise fell apart. Technology was supposed to make our lives easier and work more efficient. Instead, we're always reachable, checking emails during dinner, answering messages on weekends, basically always on call while still pretending to work 9 to 5. Meanwhile, pay hasn't gone up much while living costs have shot up. The old career path that promised safety, retirement, and stability has broken down for most people. Company loyalty has been replaced by regular layoffs and reorganizing. The math just doesn't work anymore. We're working more than ever, but what are we really getting for it? The average person will spend over 90,000 hours at work in their lifetime. Most workers worldwide say they don't care about their jobs. Stress-related sickness costs billions each year. Most people spend more time awake with coworkers than with loved ones. And maybe saddest of all, when dying, people rarely wish they'd spent more time at work. They wish they had been more present with family, followed their passions, and lived more truly. The 9 to 5 isn't just a schedule. It's a way of thinking, a system, and more, a trap. But there is another way. Breaking free starts in your mind before it happens in real life. The first and most important step is seeing that your worth isn't based on how productive you are, your job title, or your income. We've been taught to believe that our value as people is tied to how much money we make. This idea is so deep that when we meet new people, one of the first things we ask is, what do you do? Meaning, how do you make money? The truth is that you are valuable just as you are, no matter how you earn a living. Your creativity, kindness, relationships, and unique view matter more than your ability to make profit. The second shift in thinking is realizing that safety is mostly an illusion. The traditional path no longer guarantees security, if it ever truly did. Jobs get cut, industries fade, and money troubles arise. In reality, those with diverse income streams and adaptable skills often end up more secure than those who stick to one company. Third, understand that time is your most limited asset. Unlike money, you can't earn more of it. Trading your hours for a paycheck without joy or purpose is a loss you can't undo. Lastly, growth demands discomfort. Leaving the familiar, even when it's draining you, takes courage. But on the other side of that fear lies true freedom. The system thrives on your quiet obedience. Break free. There isn't just one option to replace the normal work model. There are many. One popular path is working from anywhere. The pandemic sped up what was already happening. Work doesn't have to be done in an office anymore. Many normal jobs can now be done from anywhere with internet. This alone can change your life, getting rid of commutes, letting you live in cheaper places, and giving you back hours in your day. Remote work isn't just doing the same job from home. It opens doors like slow travel, living in different places while keeping your income, working during your best hours rather than set office times, and creating better boundaries between work and personal life. Another option is working for yourself. Freelancing means selling your skills directly to clients instead of through an employer. Whether you're a writer, designer, programmer, marketer, advisor, or have any skill people will pay for, there are websites to connect you with paying clients worldwide. You can set your own prices, choose which projects to work on, work with different clients so you're not depending on just one, and work more or less based on your needs and life situation. Starting an online business is another path that's never been easier to follow with very little money. Digital products, online stores, content creation, online courses, membership sites, and software services are just some of the ways that let you build once and sell many times. The main advantage is separating your income from your time. You're building assets that can make money even when you're not actively working. The FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early, has grown to include more flexible approaches like Coast FIRE, where you save a lot for retirement early, then shift to easier work that covers your bills while your investments grow. This might mean working part-time doing something you enjoy, working part of the year, and taking time off, or living simpler so you need less money. Instead of one job, many people create a mix of income streams with a mix and match career. This might include part-time regular employment, a small business or side project, investments that make passive income, and contract work or freelancing. This approach gives you both variety and safety through not putting all eggs in one basket. Others create small skill-based businesses using specific skills like teaching music lessons, offering specific advice, providing personal services from coaching to pet care, or making handmade products. These businesses can stay intentionally small while bringing fulfillment and enough income. Some people combine remote work with travel, earning in strong currencies while living in places with lower costs. Countries worldwide are now offering special visas for these workers. This lifestyle of working while traveling gives freedom and adventure while maintaining income. Breaking free doesn't happen overnight. A planned approach starts with money basics. Save enough to cover 6 to 12 months of expenses, pay off high-interest debt, cut fixed expenses, and find what you can live without. Practice living on less so you don't need as much income, and track all spending to understand where your money goes. Then focus on building skills by finding marketable skills you already have or can learn, investing in learning through courses, books, and mentors, creating examples that show what you can do, starting to use your skills through volunteer work if needed, and finding groups where you can learn from others on similar paths. Try small projects while keeping your day job. Test different ideas without spending much. Use early projects to get references and feedback. Put early earnings back into improving your skills or business and be ready to fail several times. Each failure teaches you something. Building connections is also crucial. Connect with others who have created different lifestyles. Join online groups focused on your chosen path. Go to events and meetings. Find partners who can help keep you on track. And remember how important it is to have people who understand your journey. Start your change gradually by reducing work hours if possible, or using vacation time wisely. Consider taking a more flexible job with lower pay to free up time. Set clear income goals and timelines to guide your transition. Build systems to stay productive without a boss. Use tools for managing time, finances, and clients. Automate tasks. Delegate low-priority work when affordable, and separate work from personal time. For long-term success, address healthcare and retirement planning outside traditional job. Prepare for fluctuating income, invest in continuous learning, and grow your professional network. These steps create a stable foundation for independence and future growth. Let's face it, leaving a job means giving up that reliable paycheck. To manage uneven income, create multiple income streams, space out client payments, seek long-term contracts, save extra, and budget based on your lowest expected income. Without a boss or routine, staying on track can be tough. Use fake deadlines, accountability partners, time blocks, dedicated workspaces, and shutdown routines to stay productive and avoid burnout. Working solo can feel lonely. Try co-working spaces, social plans, online groups, or industry meetups. Without employer benefits, plan for health insurance, retirement, and taxes. Losing your job title can shake your identity, so explore hobbies, redefine success, find inspiring role models, and journal your growth. These steps build resilience, clarity, and freedom. People who leave traditional jobs successfully tend to start small, stay flexible, seek support, and define success on their own terms. Sarah began freelancing part-time, Miguel downsized and worked seasonally, Priya built multiple income streams, and James lowered costs and started a small business. You can begin this journey too. Start by tracking all spending for 30 days. It's the foundation of freedom. Identify one skill people might pay you for, and research how others profit. Talk to someone living your dream lifestyle. Block 3 to 5 hours next week to learn or practice, and question one need you could reduce. Remember that breaking free from the 9 to 5 isn't about not working. It's about creating work that fits your life rather than a life that fits your work. It's about getting back your time, energy, and creativity. The path won't be easy or straight. You'll have doubts, both your own and from others. You'll make mistakes. There will be times when going back to a regular job looks tempting, but on the other side of that uncertainty is something precious, a life designed by choice rather than accident, a life where Monday mornings bring possibilities instead of dread, where your time belongs to you, where your work shows who you are rather than hiding it. The system depends on most people never questioning the 9-to-5 life. Your bravest act might be simply asking, what else is possible for me? This isn't just about changing how you work, it's about changing how you live. And that journey starts now.